Yeah, coming back from an international break, it's always most important to flip the switch. A lot of us guys are going into environments where we're playing with different styles and different mentalities with the way we play, and it's I think most important for us to just flip the switch, come back, and focus on what we're doing again. The guys that stayed here were obviously getting that extra work in too. So now we come back together as a group, and the team that will mend together quickest, I think, will do the best in these next upcoming games.
When you are off away like that, and you're kind of working with a little bit of a different system, does that, you find, expand your game and knowledge a little bit, or does it maybe cause a little bit of confusion trying to get back in the system? You have to come back to your regular club.
Yeah, there's a bit of both. It does. It is definitely challenging to change mentalities like that, but I think once you get in the habit of being able to adapt to both and take both in stride instead of feeling like you're losing one when you go away, I think that's really important, and I think it does add to your game for sure.
You're a 90 minutes a match now guy. Well, when did you kind of have that moment where you're like, all right, I'm here, I know I can play at this level, even at the age of 19?
Well, I mean, for me, it's always, what can I do in this next day, in this next minute, in this next play? As soon as I got the opportunity to play 90, I felt like I could do it. I'm the kind of guy where if you throw me into a tough situation, I'm just going to give it my all until I can't anymore. So, I mean, I guess from the first time I did it, I felt like I was ready to do it.
How much fun you having right now?
So much fun. You can't understate it. I'm living the dream.
And you guys have a fairly big one this weekend. Just knowing Minnesota's right behind you.
Yep.
But it's a 5-point cushion, so I mean, even if a loss happened, you still have that first place cushion. But how much focus is on, like, we've got them in our building, let's go ahead and bury them and not have to worry about them again?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're focused on what we're doing. Here in training, the focus has been solely on us, improving what we can as a team, and knowing that if we control what we can control and take care of the things that we know we have to do, then the game is in our hands, and there's nothing they can do to stop it.
What's the difference in mentality between this club and maybe other clubs in terms of playing young, unproven guys, and you're obviously Exhibit A?
Well, I can't say too much to that because, I've only been in 2 clubs, but
Yeah.
I would definitely say this is an environment for young talent to thrive, where we get a lot of opportunity. Coming in for me, I was rostered for my first MLS game within the first week,
Yeah.
and I could feel it from the moment I got here that there was a lot of support, especially for the young players. We have everything we need to succeed here, and San Diego is definitely unique, at least in my experience, when it comes to that.
What do some of your returning national team teammates say to you when you go to a camp? Like, oh man, you're so lucky, because some of them are in clubs, whether they're in Europe or even here, that they've really got. It's going to take a while for them to break in the first 10 minutes. I mean, are they kind of jealous in a sense of the opportunity you're getting?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, a lot of eyes are on San Diego right now just because of the opportunity we're getting. There are conversations like that happening. I mean, it's bound to happen when you see guys your age getting opportunities. But yeah, it's really a lot of envy, and like all of my teammates are very happy for us, which is good. There's not a lot of a jealousy, I would say, but we're all very happy to be here, and especially the national team teammates that I've been talking to are very happy for us too, because we can see it when we go into these camps. We're all working very hard, and we're obviously talented enough to play in the positions that we're in. So we're very grateful to be in this position, and it's definitely being noticed.
What are the advantages of a young player? Mikey talks about some of them, but in your view, what are the advantages of a young guy? Because you can look at it and say, well, this guy's got way more experience. That's sort of the traditional way of thinking. But when you just throw somebody in who doesn't have that, but are young and talented and hungry, maybe, what do you see the advantages are?
Yeah, I mean, for me at least, there's obviously the opportunity to mold with a new style. I mean, you come in with a different set of eyes. You try things that maybe the more experienced guys haven't tried, because you don't know if they work yet, right? So you come in, you try new things, and you add what you can to the team when maybe you're not experienced enough in the roles that your teammates are.
Who have you talked to, kind of been through here, kind of get tips on maybe some of the older veteran guys on how to, not just play the game, but just be a professional every day?
Yeah, I mean, I sit with the goalkeepers in the locker room, so a lot of talking with them. I'm next to Franco Negri as well, my fellow left back. So we're always talking about tactics, what we can do better each day. There's a lot of communication within like our functional groups, the center backs, full backs, goalkeepers, and especially the assistant coaches as well. There's a lot of support from every angle: teammates, staff, support staff, front office staff, even. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the defensive-minded guys, but also the attackers as well, because they see areas in your game and training where they feel like they can hurt you, and when they tell you what that is, it shows you a whole new understanding for your position, and I think that's really valuable.
How about life off the pitch? When you are, just what do you do? How do you keep your body in shape? What do you have to do for recovery and things? What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I live on campus, so I'm definitely privileged in the fact that I can just come in and do recovery whenever I feel like I need it. There's a lot of time spent in the Normatex and the ice tub, coming in to do extra mobility when I'm feeling a little bit stiff. But yeah, I mean, most of my time in the afternoon is preparing the following morning in training. So I would say 99% of my day is based around football, even when it's not on the pitch.
Thanks, Luca.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, we're joined by Onni Valakari. Onni, coming off the international break, the entire group is rejoined, regrouped. Kind of mentality going into this game against Minnesota, 30th match for the club. But with so little games left in the season, what is the mentality going into this game, and what are you guys looking after this weekend?
Yeah, so we basically had a little break from games. We're really happy that everybody's back fit now. Everybody came back good, in good mindset. We want to attack the rest of the season. We know we're in a good spot, and we know what we've done to get here, so we just have to continue to do the same things, because it's what's taken us this far, and we know it can take us a long way also. So just believe in the guys we have in the system, and keep on going and enjoy the way.
You get to this point, you're kind of a creature of habit. You get your routine
Yeah.
down. When you are used to playing so often, 1 or 2 matches a week, to have a big break, usually 1 or 2 things happen. Either you come back refreshed, or you come back a little bit disheveled. Which one do you think happened the first couple of days of practice here?
No, I think everybody looked sharp. Everybody came back fresh. I think it's sometimes good to have a little break also. So it's a little restart, refreshing, and no, everybody looked really sharp in this week. Everybody's ready for the game. Everybody's excited. We know how big of a game it is, and yeah, it's going to be a fun game. Hopefully, a lot of fans going to be there. We know we're going to give our all and just go out there and enjoy.
You can see what's in front of you. How do you have to kind of stop yourself from looking behind you at what the teams behind you are doing to try and catch up, or are you just full steam ahead, looking at if we take care of our business, we're going to have the number 1 seed?
Pretty much the whole season we've been just focusing on the moment we have at hand. Every training session, every game, every recovery session, everything we've done, we've been just focusing on the present moment. We haven't been looking up or down or anywhere. We've just been focusing on ourselves. I think that's what helped us this season, and there's no point to change anything now. Just keep on doing what we've been doing, and yeah.
While away with the national team, what are the conversations like about your time with this club? Luca was talking about how much people are talking about this club. What have your conversations been like?
No, everybody. I think back in the national team, everybody was surprised also. I said personally, I'm not surprised. I think we have a good group of guys. We have a great system. Everybody's bought into it. I think it's going to be a fun ending, and I think everybody's looking forward for it. So yeah.
More questions? Thanks, Onni.
Thank you, Jess.